What's going on, YouTube? We are back. It is the next day after a crazy night. Well, not a crazy night. It wasn't nearly as crazy as my birthday. I actually remember getting home and stuff. But yeah, you guys, I'm currently out here where I'm staying, the resort that I'm staying at, and I'm actually meeting up with one of my subscribers who also happens to be from the same city as me, Cincinnati, Ohio, for y'all that don't know. Jesus Christ, man. Good Lord. They everywhere. They beautiful women everywhere, man, in Thailand. I love Thailand. But anyway. Yeah. But anyway, we must stay focused, my brothers. We must stay focused. Yeah, man, so told a brother to just come to my resort. We're gonna go over here, chop it up with you guys, and let you, well, I'm gonna ask him some questions about his experience over here. And Jesus Christ, there's a lot of attractive women that stay here, I'm telling you. Damn, what the fuck? Meanwhile, my shorty over here in my apartment over here waiting for me to get back. Yeah, so you guys, it's Cafe Blue, literally where I'm staying at. About to link up with him. We're gonna sit over here, have a few drinks, maybe something to eat, chop it up, and you know, share his experience with you guys, so that way y'all know that this ain't a fluke and we ain't over here trying to sell you a drink. Alright, man, what's going on, YouTube? So I am here with the brother Jordan. Now, is this your first time out here in Thailand, or?
First time, yep.
First time. Okay, and what other countries have you traveled to?
Just the DR.
Just the DR, okay. So, what you think of Thailand so far?
This place is gonna be hard to beat, man. Absolutely gonna be hard to beat. Like, there's so many places we can go. Got like 192 countries, but this one is probably the most fun I've had so far.
Oh, okay. So based on your experience in the DR, what would you say which country you like more, and like what would you say like are differences that you may like or dislike more versus comparing the two countries?
Gotcha. So the DR is it's still touristy, but it's set up different. And I was in Puerto Plata and Sosua, so most people they'll go for the women and stuff like that. And hey, I had to go too because they're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to see, can the DR be one of those places that I just chill at, or is it a home?
Right.
You got to learn Spanish first. You gotta be. I want to say beginner to intermediate, especially if you're just going to Puerto Plata and Sosua. If you're going to Santo Domingo, of course you want to know more than that, so you can actually engage with the ladies. There's a lot of regular women out there.
Okay.
My experience was good, but at the same time, I only met up with one person, and she was from Facebook. You just want to be aware of the normal scams. The biggest difference I see is that they have more of a tipping culture. For example, and this is something you guys got to watch out for, is when you go, let's say you go to the grocery store, right? And you get something, you're checking out, there may be somebody there who will carry your bags for you to the car. The only thing is though, is he'll turn around and put his hand out like that. You know what I'm saying? Or if you get off the airplane, they're gonna try to get you in one of those. You ever see those? What are those? Those timeshare things? Yeah, they'll do that at the airport, bro. And you'll sign up for something, and you can go for free, but they want to talk to you for 6 hours first.
Yeah, that happened to me coming into Bali, Indonesia. When she over here, no, I can get you a ride for free, but I gotta talk to you first. I'm like, nah. Like, look, I'm already landing late. I really just want to check into my room and go to sleep and enjoy my time here. But so yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, and one thing that both the countries share is sometimes there are some people that they hate hearing the word no, right? So you have to be okay with no gracias, gracias. And you have to move your hand to let them know, like, no. Because there's some Americans down there that will they'll see that you're American, they'll be like, oh, come into my shop, and then they'll give you my kids are from New York, and they'll try to sell you stuff. Now here it's a little bit different, where they want you to feel welcome and they'll help you with whatever. But let's say that you're at a bar drinking, right? There will be some ladies, it's always ladies, they'll try to sell you flowers and just, could be like little beads, nuts, whatever you want. And you just tell them no, they'll try to, but you just tell them no, and just be respectful about it. But I like Thailand mainly because of the safety. It's also much cheaper, leveraging your USD versus the DR. Now, it might be cheaper if you're coming from like New York or something like that, but from Cincinnati, Thailand is the place to be. Absolutely.
Okay. Okay, so the women, what would you say what would you say is the biggest difference that you notice between the women?
So the biggest difference is, of course, in the Dominican Republic, most of them are about the same complexion as me, or a little darker. You've got Dominicans, you've got Haitians, and they're mixed with everything. So you could see some African there, some mulatto, just a little bit of everything. And most of them are thick, even the slim ones, what we consider thick. Now in Thailand, for the most part, they're all like lighter, but they do have some that brothers are gonna love. You know what I'm saying? And they got some thick ones out here too. It's just not everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But you will see them. Matter of fact, there are no thick ones. Forget I said anything. Just know they ain't got no butts.
Okay, so what about the software though? What you think?
Oh, they gonna be mad at me. So I think that the problem with the Dominican Republic is you have to go through so many scams and so many different women and what they call the mangoes to find one that could be a girlfriend or be a wife, right? So it's going to take you a little longer with having to learn Spanish. Here, it is almost like it's understood that they are just happy to be in your company, that they're just happy themselves and they want you to be good. The woman I spent time with, every morning we got up, would you like some tea? Would you like sugar in your tea? Would you like something to eat? She's always asking me if I'm good. And I'm used to asking her if she's good, but she's asking me. Whenever we go out in public, like let's say we go to like Centra Pattaya or the marina, if I'm holding a bag, she'll hold the bag for me so I can, you know, just maneuver around. It's like they really try to make it easy for you, and I like that very much.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, you've been here? You've been out here how long again?
Week and a half.
Week and
Almost
a
2
half.
weeks.
Week and a half. Okay. So, for anybody else that's coming out here, would you recommend them, especially for the first timers, you would recommend them coming out here at least a week and a half, or? Because I know you said you probably, I know you said you wish you probably was out here a little bit longer, but.
So here's where I messed up when I booked my trip. If you have the time, I would go see. This is really difficult, man, because I tell you what, I'm gonna go against the grain. You want to focus on one country at a time, but move around the different cities for your first time. And then once you get, you know, you get comfortable, you know, getting around Bolt, using Bolt, getting on taxis, just how this place is set up with so many bars and clubs. You know, you want to know where the quiet areas are, all kinds of stuff like that. So I would do that first, and then maybe your second time, you can take a look at what's around, like Laos, Vietnam, Cambodia, stuff like that, because you might do what I did. I planned all these things to do here, right? Then as soon as I get here and actually see it for myself, now I'm just chilling.
Right.
Now I'm, you know, I've day one, as soon as I got here, I've already hung out with old girl, gotten my experience, I'm good, and she's still here the next day, and she's asking me what I want to do, and I'm like, I don't know.
Right.
You know, when you have the mindset of having options as far as countries go, you don't care about the tourist experience. You don't care about, oh, I got to get to the elephant park, I got to get to the tiger park, because you know this stuff isn't going anywhere.
Right.
Like, this is going to be my new home.
Right.
I've never been in a country where you just feel like Goku. Right. You know what I'm saying? Now it took me about 2 or 3 days to get warmed up and get acquainted, but you know, learn some basic Thai so you can get around, learn how to say hello, thank you, bye, how are you doing, stuff like that, man. But yeah, you're gonna love it, especially for your first. Oh, that's another thing. Don't worry about it being like your first time and it's a long distance. Just come. Understand like where you're, like if you're going through Qatar or if you're going to do a layover in Tokyo, Japan. Just understand that type of visa stuff. But come on.
Right. One of the things I do love about Thailand is that you don't need a visa to enter, man. As long as you got that passport, just come on through. So so is there any other countries that you want to visit or consider going to?
Yeah, so there's a couple other countries I want to go to, mainly sticking toward Asia, because that's just the flavor of the month right now. I want to check out, because I'm going to butcher the names, I apologize. Kazakhstan, I want to visit. I work with a couple Nepalian women.
Okay.
Bro, they got some lips on them, bro.
Oh,
they
got
Nepalian.
I think people sleeping on Nepal too.
There's so many countries that nobody really talks about, but I want to go. And that was why I came here, because you see all the videos and you just want to know what's real, what's not. Is this really a movement to support?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's real. The brotherhood is real. There's like maybe 12 of us out here, but we all happy to see each other. We give each other the nod, you know what I'm saying? Some of us got businesses, restaurants. We're married, we got girlfriends. Like it's cool. And don't worry about that. Do they like black people? They love foreigners. They're begging us to come in. So please, just come in, man. But other countries, we'll stick to Asia. And I want to go see Africa, but we gonna see what's going on with Africa, because I don't know if you guys have seen recent videos, but if you're going for a wife, you might want to check around the eastern side or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, what was I gonna ask you next? Let's see. Yeah. So there's been a lot of people trying to say that what's that we're trying to basically sell y'all a dream, so to speak. So you know, when it comes to being out here, so this is one of the reasons why I want to do this interview. And it's really important to me because me and you are from the same city.
The exact same city.
Exact same city. Matter of fact, neighborhoods we grew up in was actually because
not far away, bro. We're like 15, 20 minutes away.
Right.
You say Gulf Manor, right?
Yeah. So and shout out to BMT, by the way, because he's representing with the passport brochure. But so based on what your experience has been out here, based on my experience and me trying to show everybody and what Richie Mack has said about Thailand, do you think that we're selling y'all a dream, or do you think, in my opinion, I said the same thing, I think Richie Mack undersold Thailand a little bit much. What is your opinion on that?
My opinion, I know it looks dream-like, but besides all the fast edits and the cuts, it really is like that out here, where you could just be walking down the street and meet people that you just want to hang out with, or that want to hang out with you. One of the biggest things that took me by surprise is how much they want your time, right? Like, let's say you match with somebody and you talk to them. In the States, you have to wait like, 3-5 hours, sometimes a day, so you don't seem thirsty.